Hi, my name is Veronica. Today we are going to be practicing a slow and strong vinyasa flow. If you would like to join me, we can start on child's pose today. For child's pose, you can bring your big toes to touch and your knees wide open. I'm going to place my blocks over here and extend my arms all the way forward, separating them perhaps shoulder width distance or even a little bit more. Reach with the tip of the fingers until your elbows come off the ground. And as you press your hips back towards your heels, allow your forehead to rest on the ground. And start to deepen your breath. Simply noticing how you feel today. What are you carrying in your body? What are you carrying in your mind? And perhaps creating the intention of letting go of everything that might be occupying your mind with thoughts or worries or plans, and place them aside just for this practice. Coming back to the present moment, to the flow or the sound of your breath, to the sensations of your body, to stay fully connected with the movements, connected with the only thing that really matters at this time, and it's your breath. And start to cultivate Ujjayi breath, victorious breath, slightly constricting the back of your throat, narrowing the passage of the breath. Cultivating that ocean-like sound. And on your next inhale, pressing through your hands, pulling yourself forward, coming to a tabletop, stacking shoulders over wrists, hips over knees for just 3 rounds of cats and cows. And as you inhale, you lower your belly, lower your chest and look forward. And as you exhale, starting with your tailbone, rounding your lower back, your middle back, chin towards your chest. Inhale for cow, expanding through your chest, filling up with breath. Exhale for cat, rounding and pressing the mat away from you. Inhale. And exhale. Coming back to a neutral spine. Pressing the ground away from you with your hands and setting your gaze slightly forward. Bring your knees off to hover. Inhale. And exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Allowing your knees to rest on the ground. Walk your hands back, sit back on your heels, bringing your arms by your sides and the palms facing forward. And as you inhale, bring your arms up over your head. And as you exhale, press your hips forward, lift your heart and gaze up. Inhale, arms up. Hands to your heart center for the exhale. One more round of this core cultivating exercise, pressing the ground away from you, tucking your toes, lifting your knees to hover, keeping that neutral pelvis and your core engaged. Lift your knees off to hover. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. And exhale. Bring your knees back to the ground. Walk your hands forward, one hand length, keeping your fingers spread wide open and the index finger pointing forward. Bring your lower belly in to support your spine, hug your ribs towards each other, and then lift your hips up and back. Downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. One more deep breath. And exhale. Walk your hands back to the back of your mat. Opposite hand grabs opposite elbow, allowing your upper body to be heavy towards the ground. Lift your tailbone up towards the ceiling as you shake your head yes. And shake your head no. Inhale. And exhale. Release your elbows, touch the ground, and start to walk your hands up to your shin bones and your knees and your thighs. Slowly coming up to a mountain pose, palms facing forward, shoulders back and down, length through your spine, grounding through the four corners of your feet, pressing up through your crown. And as you inhale, bring your arms up over your head. Stay there through your exhale. And breathe in. Hands to your heart center in Anjali Mudra as you breathe out. For your next inhale, keep your palms together, arms up over your head. Press your hips forward and lift your heart. Forward fold, softening your knees. Halfway up as you breathe in. Forward fold as you breathe out. Halfway up, inhale, lengthen. Forward fold for the exhale. One more time, breathe in. Walk your hands forward. Transition to a high plank as you breathe out. Grounding through your toes, press, stacking your heels over your toes. Lift your kneecaps, contract your thigh muscles. Pull your lower belly in, hug the ribs towards each other. Inhale. Halfway down for the exhale. Back bend as you breathe in, upper arm bones back. Downward facing dog as you breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. Gaze forward as you breathe in. Step forward to the top of the mat as you breathe out. Halfway up as you inhale. Exhale, forward fold. Extended mountain, breathe in. Hands to heart as you breathe out. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold, slow and mindfully moving. Halfway up, lengthen, engage your core. Step back to a high plank as you exhale. Keep your gaze forward as you breathe in. Chaturanga. Back bend. Downward facing dog. Inhale. And exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale completely. Travel to the top of the mat. Halfway up, breathe and expand. Forward fold. Rise all the way up. Hands to your heart center. One more round. Inhale, arms up. Forward fold for the exhale. Halfway up, breathe in, expand. Chaturanga for the exhale. Back bend. Downward facing dog. Breathe in. And sigh it out. 2 more breaths. Travel forward on empty. Halfway, breathe. Forward fold. Extend the mountain, inhale. Hands to your heart, exhale. Sun salutation B, inhale for chair pose. Stay there through your exhale, lowering your hips. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Forward fold. Halfway up. Chaturanga. Back bend. Downward facing dog. Right foot forward. Warrior 1, creating the foundation of the pose from the ground up. And slowly rise up tall and strong. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale, grounding through the outer edge of your back foot. And breathe in. Chaturanga as you breathe out. Inhale, back bend. Downward facing dog for the exhale. Left side, warrior 1. Breathe in, expand. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale, contracting through your thigh muscles. And breathe in. Chaturanga. As you breathe out. Inhale, back bend. Downward facing dog. 3 breaths. Breathe in. And breathe out. Travel forward on no breath. Inhale halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, arms up. Hands to your heart for the exhale. Chair pose, breathe in. Stay there as you breathe out. Inhale. And exhale, rise up, this time creating a back bend. And bring your hands to your heart center. Hold it there as you inhale. And as you exhale, extended mountain, breathe in. Forward fold and breathe out. Halfway up, inhale. Step back to a high plank as you exhale. Dropping your heels to one side, side plank. Stacking one foot over the other or one foot in front of the other. Reaching up with the tip of the fingers, grounding down with the opposite hand, lifting your hips up, finding that neutral pelvis and core engagement. Inhale. Exhale, back to your high plank, forearm plank. Setting your gaze slightly forward, press through your toes and reach forward with your crown. Inhale. Tap the ground with your knees 5 times. Come back to your hands. Downward facing dog. Inhale. High plank for the exhale. Opposite side. Side plank. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale, both hands to the ground. Downward facing dog. 3-legged dog, right side. Right foot forward between your hands and twist. Grounding through the left hand, open your right arm up. As you inhale, find that length through the spine. Press through the toes. And as you exhale, reach up and twist. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. One more breath. Exhale, bring both hands down, coming to the tip of the fingers. Set your gaze forward and rise up to crescent warrior. Arms up over your head and soften through your shoulders. Breathe in. Left knee to hover, elbows to your ribs. Inhale up. Exhale. Breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. Warrior 2. Readjust your feet as needed. See what works for your body. Bending into your front knee. Tracking your front knee over that second and third toe. Contracting the muscles of that left thigh and grounding through the outer edge of your left foot. Arms nice and strong at the level of the shoulders. 3 breaths. Straighten up your front leg. Reverse, reaching up, creating space through the right side of your body. Warrior 2. Side angle, option to place your forearm on your thigh, the opposite arm up, or option to extend your arm forward. Inhale and exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior, inhale. Cartwheel hands, step back, chaturanga. And downward facing dog. Breathe in and sigh it out. Three-legged dog, left side. Left foot forward between your hands and twist. Lengthening through the spine as you inhale. Twisting as you exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. One more breath. Exhale, bring both hands down, coming to the tip of the fingers, find length in the spine, and rise up, slow, strong, and steady. Breathe in. Need to hover as you breathe out. 2 more times. And warrior 2. Bending into your front knee. Gently pulling your lower belly in to support your spine, hugging your ribs towards each other. Keep your shoulders down and away from the ears. 3 breaths. Straighten up your front leg. Reverse, create space on the left side of your body. And side angle. Reaching up with the tip of the fingers. Choose the option that works for your body. This time I'm going to allow my arm to rest against my shin. Inhale. And exhale. Warrior 2. Reverse your warrior. Cartwheel hands. High plank. Inhale. Chaturanga. Back bend. And downward facing dog. Option to stay on downward facing dog or to go to child's pose. To reset and to return to the depth of the breath. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. And one more deep breath and exhale. Walk your hands in, coming to your heels, sitting back on your heels, allowing your hands to rest on your thighs with the palms facing up, the shoulders back, and the shoulders down. Find length through the spine. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. And one more breath. And exhale. And as you inhale, coming up to your knees, bring your arms up overhead. And as you exhale, go pose your arms and lift your heart. Inhale, arms up. Tabletop in the downward facing dog for the exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Three-legged dog, right side. Right foot forward between your hands and rise up to crescent warrior. Right hand grabs the left wrist. Stretch to your right, opening through the left side of the body. Notice where you feel the pose. Notice if you feel that stretch on your left quadricep, on your left hip flexor. Inhale. And exhale, coming back to center, arms up over your head. Go ahead and lift the right toes, spread them open and bring them down, creating a wide base for your standing leg. And setting your gaze forward in one spot, creating the intention of bringing that back leg forward and around for eagle pose. Breathe in and breathe out. 3 breaths. Inhale and exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. 1 more breath. Exhale, release your arms up overhead. Step back ever so slowly, crescent warrior. Inhale. Lift your heart, go pose your arms. Exhale. Arms up, breathe in. Chaturanga. As you breathe out. Inhale, back bend. Downward facing dog for your exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Inhale. And exhale. And let's stay here for just a few more breaths. Observe how you're feeling. We've been moving slow, yet mindfully. Harnessing the strength of our legs and our core. And connecting the breath to those movements. Are you still with me? And if you are so, let's go ahead and work with the other side of the body. 3-legged dog on the left side as you inhale. Bring it forward between your hands and rise up to your crescent warrior, bending into your front knee. Left hand grabs the right wrist, stretch to your left, opening through the right side of the body. Inhale and exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. Coming back to center, lift the left toes, spread them open, bring them down. Engage in your core. Eagle pose. Unravel your arms, step back, crescent warrior. Inhale, goal pose, lift your heart, exhale. Arms up, breathe in. Chaturanga, as you breathe out. Inhale, and exhale, downward facing dog. Breathe in and sigh it out. Walk your hands back to the back of your mat. Gorilla pose. Sliding your hands under your feet. Perhaps allowing your toes to reach your wrist. And as you keep your knees bent, allow your chest to come towards your thighs as you send the elbows away from your body. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. 1 more breath and exhale. Let go of your hands. Walk your hands up and come halfway up, setting your gaze forward. Chair pose as you breathe in. Yoga mudra, interlacing fingers in your low back, resting your chest on your thighs. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, yoga mudra. One more round. Inhale, rise all the way up, create a back bend, lift your heart, press the hips forward, hands to your heart center. And breathe in, and breathe out. Chair pose. Option to keep your feet hip width distance or to bring your big toes to touch. Inhale. Hands to your heart center and twist. Option to open your arms wide, to keep your palms together, twisting through your upper body. Option to bring your elbow to the outside of your thigh. Inhale. And exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Chair pose. Inhale. Switch for your exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Chair pose. Inhale. Forward fold for the exhale. Halfway up, breathe in. Walk your hands forward, find a high plank as you breathe out. Inhale, Chaturanga. Back bend, downward facing dog. Child's pose, option to bring your knees together and your toes together, resting your arms extended forward or by your sides with the palms facing up. Or you can do a more traditional child's pose, opening your knees wide and allowing your chest and your belly to come between your thighs. Extending arms forward if that works for you. 5 breaths, inhale and exhale. And breathe in and breathe out. And one more deep breath. And exhale. And breathe in. And walk your hands in. Roll to one side, and let's work on a couple of boat poses. For the first round, if you would like, using blocks if you have them handy. If not, that is all right. If you do have a block, I'll invite you to place the block between your inner thighs. It keeps your knees hip width distance and your feet hip width distance. So you squish the block with the inner thighs. Notice what happens to you in your transverse abdominals. They get fired up. Transverse abdominals help support your spine for that core engagement and stability. Inhale. And exhale. Recline back if you would like with another block. Inhale. Maybe bringing that other block over your head. Breathe in. Maybe lifting your feet off of the ground. Inhale. And exhale, coming off the pose. Reach forward, maybe round your spine. For the next round, you can do it with or without the blocks. I'm going to do it without the blocks. And you can stay the whole time up, or if you would like, you can also come lower with me for canoe. So right here, we start setting up for both, lengthening through the spine, reclining back, hands on your thighs or by your sides, and then if you would like, lift your feet off the ground. You may stay here for the next 3 breaths, or if you would like, you can lower with me. Slow and controlled inhale. And exhale. Hug your knees and relax. Bringing the soles of the feet to touch. For the next pose, bound angle, you can grab a couple of blocks. And bringing your hands behind your hips, lift your hips up, scoot them back, and then bring them down. Helps you create that neutral pelvis. Now, you may stay here the whole time for the pose, finding length in the spine, or you can also bring your hands to your blocks. And as you inhale, you lift your ribs up and forward, and you can walk your blocks forward. Inhale. And exhale, maybe go a little bit further. This is a really good opportunity to look at your feet. Breathe in. And breathe out and go a little bit further if it's accessible to you. Otherwise, stay where you are. Inhale. And exhale. And walk your hands in. Where we'll transition to our backs for a bridge pose and a wheel if a wheel is in your practice. I'll go ahead and place my blocks in the front. Blocks can also be useful for a bridge pose, supportive, which becomes a little bit more restorative. It's your choice. Come into your backs and check with your ponytail. If it's right on the back of your head, you can remove it. Mine is on my neck, so it doesn't come on the way. Reaching with the tip of the fingers towards your heels, if you can brush them good or almost brush them. Keeping your feet hip-width distance. Grounding through the feet, lifting the hips up. Interlacing fingers, tucking shoulder blades towards each other, and pointing the chin up towards the ceiling. Inhale, and exhale. And breathe in, and breathe out. One more breath. And exhale, slowly coming down. Next round, another option for bridge pose. If you have a wheel practice and you would like to practice wheel, well, I invite you to keep your feet hip-width distance, bringing your hands by your ears, grounding through your feet, grounding through your hands, coming to the top of the head and then pressing up. Right there, sending your chest forward or back, opening through your heart, grounding through the feet. 2 more breaths. Slowly bend your elbows, coming back down to the ground for Supta Baddha Konasana. Soles of the feet touching, knees wide open. Perhaps one hand in your belly, one hand in your chest. This is a good opportunity to reconnect with the depth of the breath. To notice the changes in your body that have happened throughout the practice. Breathe in and breathe out. And bring your hands to the outside of your thighs and close your legs like you're closing up a book. Bring your knees towards your chest. Maybe roll from side to side and massage your low back. And if you would like, then coming back to center, roll back and forward, massaging the length of your spine from your tailbone to your shoulder blades. Inhale. And exhale, crossing your ankles, grounding your hands. Step back. Downward facing dog. Three-legged dog on the left side. Half pigeon, bringing your knee towards your wrist and your foot towards the opposite wrist. Tucking your toes on your extended leg, shimmy those toes back, creating a lot of length through that leg, and then place your knee on the mat and place the top of the foot on the mat. For this pose, you have the option to use a block underneath your hip. You have the option to stay on your hands. You have the option to come to your elbows and your forearms and use a block to support your head. 5 breaths. Inhale. And exhale. Notice where you're feeling the pose. Notice where is the challenge happening. And rather than tuning out of the challenge, trying to entertain your mind with some other thoughts to get through the pose, notice the challenge, acknowledge it, and just breathe deep. And walk your hands in. Tuck your toes, step back. Downward facing dog. Take a moment there. Pedaling, walking your dog. And switch sides. Right side, three-legged dog. Half pigeon. Check with this side of the body. See what is accessible to you. What kind of modification may work best, and go for it. Settle into the pose. And 5 breaths. Listen to the sound of your own breath. Walk your hands in. Swing that back leg forward. Extending both legs forward. Perhaps rolling from side to side. For this seated forward fold, you have the option to slightly bend your knees, finding length in the spine. Reach forward with your chest and then walk your hands forward. Inhale, lifting the ribs up and forward. And then fold, grabbing whatever is accessible to you. It can be your calves, it can be your ankles, it can be the outer edge of your feet. Inhale. And exhale. And breathe in. And breathe out. Look forward. And rise back up. Reverse tabletop. Bringing your feet hip-width distance. Toes pointing forward. Hands behind your hips. Fingers pointing away or pointing towards your body. Then press your hips up towards the ceiling, grounding through your hands. Inhale. and sigh it out. Breathe in and breathe out. One more breath. And exhale. Coming back down to the ground. And slowly rolling all the way to the floor. Bring your knees towards your chest. Give yourself a nice squish. Inhale. And exhale. Happy baby. Placing your hands in the back of your thighs, or grabbing your calves, or grabbing your ankles, or the outer edge of your feet. Allowing your knees to open wide, and your tailbone to rest on the ground, your head to rest on the ground. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Waterfall, sending your legs up towards the ceiling. You have the option to place a block underneath your sacrum, and it becomes more of an inversion. Arms by your sides, and just relaxing your feet, relaxing your toes. Allowing the pose to rejuvenate you. Inhale and exhale. 2 more breaths. Come off of the pose, bringing your feet to the ground, lifting your hips up, removing your block. Extending your legs, and then bring your right knee towards your chest for wind relieving pose. Flexing both feet, grounding through the calf of the extended leg. Inhale. And exhale, then switch. And breathe in. And breathe out. Now bringing your right knee to your chest for a supine twist. Cross your knee over. And then twist open by extending the right arm all the way, or goalposting it. And you can keep your gaze up, or you can turn it to the side, and you can get a stretch on your neck as well. Breathe in and breathe out. And inhale and exhale. And one more breath. And exhale. Now switch to the other side. Extending your leg, bringing your knee to your chest, cross it over. I just heard an adjustment in my own body. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. And one more breath. And exhale. Coming back to center, bring your knees towards your chest. Wrap your arms around them. Stay right there. I'm going to sit up so I can guide you through a relaxation during your Shavasana. But as you squish your knees to your chest, take a slow, deep breath. And exhale, sigh it out. Shavasana. Extending your legs or keeping your knees bent. Separating your feet hip-width distance and allowing your feet to fall wherever they naturally want to go. Relax your kneecaps and your thighs and your belly. Relax your shoulders towards the ground as your chest opens. And soften your expression. Imagine or visualize your hair melting towards the ground. Check with every part of your body that connects with the floor. Melt deeper into the ground. And allow your mat to fully support the width of your body. As with your palms facing up, you welcome all the benefits of your practice. And I will let you to rest in Shavasana for as long as you wish. The busier your life is, the longer you perhaps could try to stay resting on Shavasana. And for now, Namaste.